Let me get up here, though. We're going to do one row all the way around. We are at the tippy top of my vertical claim. I think after finish this up, I think we're going to go do... I need to make some survey probes, and I want to get out to the deep desert and survey all the A row and go hit some deep desert testing stations. I haven't done combat in like 3 or 4 days, and my trigger finger's getting a little itchy. Plus side, I should have everything we need now for guild production, and just over every day as we continue to add more supplies, we'll be able to get additional power set up. I may not need too much more water facilities here if we're going to be doing most of the refinement out in the deep desert, and then I can just worry about contributing out there. We will need, but I do have quite a bit of water production here already. Power will be the big thing, because it's going to take a boatload of power to drive all of those. Alright. Okay. Overlapping another building. No, you're not. All corners must be connected. Yep. Here we go. Overlapping. What am I overlapping, though? I'm not overlapping anything. That's really confusing to me. I do not know what I'm overlapping here that it won't let me build with. Overlapping other building. What other building? That'll build, though. Hang on. Hang on. It was fine right there. Okay, hang on. It's fine right there. That's when I lose it. Right there. It's almost like that's as big as it wants to allow me to build. Because the moment I go to the next one over, it tells me it has to be connected. You know what I mean? I'm going to go Google this. Is there a maximum size? So AI says it's not explicitly defined, but potentially can span 6 by 14 tiles or larger, but that's not, that's what the AI is telling me. I'm going to Reddit. My hangar is 6 by 14. Try snapping from a different corner. I have one that is 8 by 20. Huh. Yeah, it's so it's like, yeah, see it just moved. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. That looks like it. See, hang on. That is totally snapping. No. When I get over to that one, it tells me no. Look at that, though. I could build this whole thing right there, and it's going to leave that tiny little bit. Just out of sheer curiosity. Look at that. I can build it. So it covered all but this tiny little sliver all the way over here. So I bet. So that's what's left. I bet it's either the maximum size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 9. Or I just need to try a different corner. Until I can get it to snap where I want it. Cannot. Okay, it need to be connected to a structure. Come on. Oh, oh, oh! I got it. No, no. It says connect. Cannot. What? Is there a pentashield? There's not a pentashield. Yeah, I could swear it looked like it was gonna place it, and it did not. The daylight fucks with my eyes too, because I can't quite see. Okay. So, no, 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 connect. Okay. All corners. So this is going to be a lesson in futility, because it seems to be that it just depends on what angle you're doing it from. Because when I was doing it from here, okay, yes, yes. See, it's going, but then I get to a certain point. I bet I could get this to work eventually. Okay. Nope, all corners must be connected to a structure. So I lose it right there. I'm losing it right there at that corner. So I'm wondering if I could do this wide and then a 1 that goes all the way down. Um, let's double check this. But see, if I move too close, now it's giving me that stupid thing about it won't connect to a structure. So I have to place it. Look at that. As soon as I get too close, it won't let me do it. Log back out and log in again. I just want to see if I can get this to work, though. Let me try a different corner. Because worst case scenario, I'm betting I could do the whole thing and then do that one strip, and that'll make it work. Because I could set both of them to be guild. You know what I mean? Okay, I can do it. Now, see this one, I lose it after that corner right there. I lose it. Nope, that's as wide as it'll let me get. But out of sheer curiosity, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roasting in the sun, doo 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 doo. Roasting in the sun. I said I'm dying of thirst. Lessons in base building in Dune Awakening. Look at that. It goes all the way to the corner, but then... Oh, oh, oh! Oh! Why is it doing that? Did you guys see that shit? It, like, fails every time. It literally connected, and then when I click the thing to do it, it fails. Watch. Hang on. Okay. Says I'm good. I go to build it, and then it fails. Why is it doing that? I definitely have the power. I am going to log out and back in again. Matter of fact, I'm going to let it sit on character select for just a second while I hit the head, and then I'm going to come back and try that again. Yeah, it might be doing two different checks, but it could also be a bug. I'm going to try to build it with the mouse and keyboard here in a second, and I'm going to see if that works. Because I'm doing it on the controller right now. The problem is I'm not very good at... I don't build things with the controller, or with the mouse and keyboard very often, so this will be a lesson in me effing up the controls. I could probably do that, Jeff, but I really want to make this work. So it's like, if I have to add another layer of roofs, I will. All right, so that's going to be 5. And then, how do I... E... Okay. And then we say... Click. Okay, connect. Okay, definitely will connect. Okay. See, now it's not letting me actually, it's not giving me the, that's as far as it wants to let me build. And you see it like glitching out? It's like overlapping, overlapping, overlap. It's like flickering. Oh, that's not connecting where I want it to. Oh. See, that's definitely giving. All right, I'm just gonna do this really quick. Hang on. It didn't build at that time either. So it's got to be a bug, I think at this point. Oh, I definitely have enough resources. It put them back in my inventory when I built the first one, because it built it and then I demolished it to because it was only left the one strip. So I probably just need to build this in 2 parts is what it comes down to. I'm trying to get the angle right again so I can try this one more time to build it in 2 parts. If it's not, I might just shrink the size again. Okay. Look at it flicker, man. What was the corner I had it at where I was getting all but 1 row? That's what I'd like to try to figure out again. Can't see anything with the light. Fuck you, man. Alright, let's just... It won't even let me build that now. I have, but it's really hard to see from the top, so I've been trying to do it from the bottom. It just keeps failing on the build. And it shouldn't fail. If I don't have enough power, it'll just build it, and then the shields will go down. So, okay, it just built that half. So let me try to build another half. See, it's failing on that now, too. It's like, no, we don't want to let you build. Look at that. It's failing. Probably because it's not connecting to another. I don't know, though. See, it's... Yeah, I don't get that. Somebody suggested putting a half wall down and then trying to connect it to the half wall. Yeah, maybe the corner of the roof isn't up to Arrakis building code 25.6.4b. I may have to build like a half wall around here and see if I can get it to connect to the half wall. Let's try that and see what happens. I don't know. I'm willing to try different things now. I wish it would just tell you why things weren't working, right? It would be really cool if it would be like, hey, this isn't going to work because of this reason. Like if it threw up an error code that was like, you're beyond the maximum size. You can only build a 15 by 15 maximum pentashield. You know what I mean? But instead it gives you stupid errors like, not enough support. Overlapping other building. Like, what building? There's no other building here for me to overlap. So, this is the equivalent of hold the flashlight for me. Thank you. Thank you for the flashlight. Now I get to yell at you and throw the flashlight at you. Told you to fucking shine it over here. This better work. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Connect to a structure. Yay! It fucking worked. It fucking worked. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that tip. That worked. Okay, I cannot believe all it took was a little like half wall to fix that. Alright, now I have to... Yeah, I have to get this to where the guild can land in here. So hang on, I gotta go up. Yay for teamwork. Thanks, guys. Oh, Jesus. I gotta get back up there and make this work. That worked. It is not a perfect solution, but it is a solution. Which allows me to somehow get down here and finick with this so that I can get it to be guild. How am I gonna land? How am I gonna get that to? I think I have to get up there and hold off on the... Sylvester's still on my way over here to somehow get access to the... How the heck? So we got the pentashield built, but now I gotta figure out how to get access to it. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to build a ladder or something. I'm gonna try this first. And then, no, build that, and then a floor. Because I think I have to access the corner. Oh, and then I missed it. Oh, usually it's right at the corners is where you access it at. But I'm not even getting a... Oh, there it is. There it is. Hang on. There we go. Alright, should be flagged for guilds. See if we can land alley. Do I have a number 4 on it now? I can't see. guild members can land now. Yay! Woo! Done. That only took, I don't even know. What a pain in the patooties. Now I gotta go grab a thopter to see what it looks like from the top. I really don't know why it wasn't wanting to place based off the roof. Like, having to do the half wall seems kind of weird. But it's just, it's the wonkiness of how some of these bits and pieces are fitted together. Thanks for the flashlight, Allie. Oh, it looks good though. Oh, that looks really good. Cool beans. All right, now the only thing left, which I'm not doing right now, is going to be to have a stairwell going down. So what I'll probably do is right here in the corner from the edge of my suite, I'll have a stairwell that comes up and goes up to that landing bay. And then long term, I'll probably put some more guild storage boxes up here so that when they come bring in the carrier thopter to land, they can drop that right down in here and stash things. We showed it earlier, 2 dice, like 2,500, 16 I think. I just placed, I don't know, another 100 maybe. So I'm probably around 2,600. Yeah, I placed another 100 pieces just now, so. And I've still got room to spare for power. Ah, I have made fire! That's literally how I feel right now. I fucking feel like Tom Hanks, man. Look what I have made! Well, thanks to chat for helping work me through that, because that was, I never would have thought of putting the half wall there. But that did turn out pretty good. But holy crap, talk about a struggle bus to get it to that point. I'm sitting here like, I think there was like a 2-hour stream last week where I sat there for 2 hours and tried to get that to work, and I could not get it to work. Solido projections transcend. Solido projections. Woo! Yeah, the half wall tip worked perfect because it snapped perfectly to the bottom edges of that wall. I don't know why it wasn't wanting to connect to the rooftop edges, but the wall edges it connected to. So I wonder, here's a good thing. I wonder if maybe the walls and floors aren't like some of their trigger points aren't working properly to mount the edges. Um, yeah, I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not, Tombs, but yes, tomorrow on Twitch. They gave us access to the Discord thing, so I'm assuming we were allowed to promote it because we got access to the Dropbox with all the. I haven't showed those off on stream yet though, but it's more observer pieces are coming tomorrow. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, Twitch drops, new Twitch drops start tomorrow. Let me double check and see if they gave a time for those.